even if you lose the first map, we saw some of this late yesterday. You're not down. I mean, excuse me, you're not out, but you are a little bit down. You can't let that hold on to you, but there will be 3 maps potentially between these two teams.
Нихуя себе!
This, but they opt to go for train, which means that they don't have that confidence in the map anymore. I actually like this video for so
Cookie!
gives me confidence. I think it was word to use about
As the attack is on, lots of noise. Molotov is going to be a little bit late, but Mihu's going to strike Neo with the crossfire from Coffins, and they're cleaning up this mess pretty easily.
Yeah, Mihu back out. SMG does massive damage to QKA, won't get the final kill. But Pistol waiting, and the boys is certainly ready to do so. Morals, there's someone we need to see get some kills to get his morale up.
He's getting a coffee at the time, so
well,
I want it to be sprightly for the cast.
The alley with 2. Pasha had 1 over the shoulder, so it won't be an ace, but he's got a 3rd one as they walk out as well. Shadapai was the final victim in that ordeal. QKA's decided, you know what, better you than me. I'm going to stay here, boys.
Yeah,
let's wait for the next round.
Run the clock down. That's a really good thing to do right now. Obviously, any kill matters if he can grab himself some confidence frags or even grab a gun and do a bit of economic damage. It's not too bad, but Pasha will clean him up. I like the cutthroat nature of different formats, but that's maybe a discussion for a technical issue. It was all 1 by 1, which removes the multi-kill potential for the CTs. Also removes the trade potential. But the flash will come into B. It has to be the hit. Neo over at Coffins just has to delay. There's 10 seconds left. If he can stop the plant, that's the round in the bag. Flash will come in from the teammate. Everybody's blind, and he's going to spam down, grabbing 1.
The problem is, okay, fair enough. Double get it back. I was going to say, you're giving Neo so much room to re-peek and control the situation as well. And
what just happened?
When you go in that 1 at a time, you're right. QKA is suddenly turned around. Morals and Mihu both going down to the AWP. It's all on to be Ali. Late on rotation, having been the player in pit, he had the furthest to go, furthest to travel. Knows the QKA is at new box, but the problem is that as soon as he goes out, has to be aware of top banana and know that he was going to get peeked in a crossfire. Tried to isolate it as best he could, but Sasage gets the kill. It's 2 in a row for 5POWER. With a room. VP taking back control.
This should be a clean sweep. Just pack her up. Pack her in.
$14 for Pasha.
There we go. A couple of AWP kills.
It certainly made a difference. They'll walk toward top middle this time. Banana is anchored. Mihu has the vision and control, so Neo's on rotation already, but it's contact made with the pistols and a spray down for Bialy. Pasha manages 1 on top of it to continue on with his impressive statistics. Even with the loss yesterday, I would not be surprised to see him near at least the top 5. He was the opper, but now they'll call the timeout with a...
Давай по новой, Миша, всё хуйня.
Now remember, the loser of this series, not map, is out. They're done. They're dusted.
Actually, to put it correctly, there's 30 kills for all of those 2, so Pasha and Bialy have 41 more, but Morals, Mihu, and Neo also combined for 30, meaning that there's, 3 players or 2 players that have as many kills as 5 players, and 5POWER. That are staying on floor 5.
They probably have something to do with Power Rangers or Captain Planet or something along those lines. As an AXQ will be coming in, smoke's raining on over. Library nice and deep to push back the CTs, and it is a wrap as 2 players over towards the arch will dish out the pain. Now the pressure will be applied on the ace site, and the bomb site is open for business.
Cabal trying desperately to get back through the smoke with his pistol, can't do so, and Neo's going to find Doobie first. So it's now Cabal that's got it all to do from Moto and gets caught peeking before Salzage can get in position. Look at Neo go, up to 3 kills in the round total for him. Bialy with 1 now ties Pasha. That's a race. That's the only race we care about. It's going to be 21-21 between the 2 of them.
Such a huge deficit. You get to match point to take this to overtime.
And you still push.
And you still have the balls to go aggressive against a team that should have you covered day in, day out. I love to see that play. He isn't afraid of anyone. Sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard for his team.
That's the next thing I was going to say.
With 2 pivotal kills, Pasha has 30. He's the big dog sitting there with Bialy, getting it done, and he's out of the equation. This leaves us in a 3-on-5, as you mentioned. And the only place they can go is with a B attack where 2 members of 5POWER lie in wait with a little bit of utility to use, but not really enough.
Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Bialy's even checking behind him thinking, where's that Shoutify guy who's been pushing us every single time we get locked in? On the statue, unsighted, Sasage finds a 3rd kill. Finally, Morals takes him down. He has turned the tides in one particular round to get it to a 1-on-1. Remember, that would have closed the game. If he had hit the shot on Cabal on the top of the barrels, ultimately, he should have never been in that position.
What's he doing?
Have it, Cabal, speaking of.
Almost a big risk taken for no reason. Now it is a 2-on-4 as Bialy tries to find a safer after plant position. He's going to push out to the barrels. Flash will come out. Does he expect Shudapar to be on the flank? He should have heard the nades come over. Very late banana retake coming in here. A lot of pressure on Morales at the back of the side to hit some shots, and he won't be able to do it. This is Bialy left in a 1-on-3.
Bomb is planted. No utility on either side,
Molotov.
which means he's got a clean peek, and he's got the Molotov down. He's going to burn one. Bialy's going to pull this off! By way of flames and wildfire, they'll burn alive, and Virtus.pro take map 1 just barely.
What a way to end it. Almost the full capitulation.